Hey Pisces, it's LaRue Tarot, just tapping in to do a little love reading with you guys today. Y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and whatever else for the sign of Pisces. Okay, I'm gonna stop. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get tell us a little something about this situation between Pisces and the person on their mind when it comes to love. I'm gonna take. Oh, I might as well take them all. All right. Now, before I get into this, when I was in the middle of pre-shuffling, I was giving, I was picking up on energy of someone, someone who was rejected by a certain person. There's an urge to go visit them, like the person who did the other person wrong. Like, let's say, for instance, you felt like you were rejected by someone. That someone, I feel like, uh, you have this silent urge to go visit them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how far this person lives. It could be at a distance, perhaps. It could be down the street. I don't know, but there's something about like this would require you to hop in the car and make sure you got gas in it. um Now I feel like also I was getting the energy, like I feel like if this is you, Pisces, um there may be some sort of anxiety that you're growing from it, like maybe like it may feel like cognitive dissonance to you, because it's like you know what the ideal thing is to do, but for some reason you still want to do this. So I feel like those close around you, you feel as though you can't be 100% honest about what you're feeling. I feel like there's this fear, anxiety that they will look down upon you or something, or more so of like, oh, I thought you got over that. So I'm sensing some sort of anxiety with it. Like there's this silent urge to go see someone who possibly rejected you, or you rejected them. We'll get into that later. But I feel like in the most ideal situation, I feel as though if everything just aligned perfectly. Let's say you were single, this person was single, emotionally available, stable, willing to take accountability for any wrongdoing they may have done, publicly um admitting that. Because I was getting from you guys, like there was something about, you need to say this in front of everyone and clear my name kind of sort of thing. But anyway, in the most ideal situation, like this, you were single, this person was single, everyone admitted to their wrongdoing. This person was stable, they were consistent emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually. I feel like in the back of your mind, and you're not admitting this to other people, but in the back of your mind, you're still saying to yourself, yeah, I would give this a chance again. Thank you, Holy Spirit. for the confirmation. Amen. Some of you guys may feel like the middleman in a situation. I was also picking up on perhaps you were in the. I was trying to figure out really why it felt like you were like in the middle. Like there was something very significant about you being in the middle. You not being aware that you were in the middle. You may still have some strong sexual urges for this person. This person may be thinking about you as well, still, thinking about you in the back of their mind. And I feel like you're on their mind, Pisces, more than you think. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, okay. So this tells me that it was telling me that this may not be someone that's as recent as you think. So I got distance, rejection, being in the middle of something and thinking about you. There's some travel energy there. Again, the distance. And there's a bit of ego that I picked up. Ego isn't necessarily a bad thing. That's when it's at its most excessive points is when it's a problem. But ego, there was a bit of ego because someone you may have rejected this person's um previous advance towards you because you didn't want to look a certain way to people. And again, that's that's more so of self-worth, So maybe I should say that. Or if you combine the two, that's what you would get, the ego and the self-worth. I know those are two totally, completely different things, but just put the two together and see how it works in your mind. And if it doesn't work in your mind, then that message wasn't for you. Anyway, but yeah. So there was a sense of I don't want to be made to feel or look a certain way. And there's fear and anxiety that I get from that. Okay. So that's what I was getting when I was pre-shuffling, and most that was coming off of intuition. But anyway, so into the cards, you've got the priestess in reverse, you got the fool in reverse, you have the page of swords, you have the magician, you have three of swords, and you have nine of wands. I wonder if you feel like you made an irrational decision at one point. Like maybe that last time that person came to you, you may have you may have possibly rejected this advance because of course you didn't sense that anything like this person, they didn't come at you right. So you could have possibly been thinking, okay, I don't want to hear this now. You know, this is a no go. But I know this person will probably come back, and when he comes back, hopefully he or she will get it right. Come at me right next time. There's like an open door for the invite. Or you left the door open. Leave the door open. Okay. That Lord that knows. So oh, okay. But anyway, sorry you guys. But yeah, so I feel like some of you are wondering if you made the wrong decision by rejecting them last time. Pisces, either you or this person, it could be the both of you, but someone is like trying to keep like a close. I know every tarot reading is gonna say somebody's keeping a close eye on you. Check your bushes, check your weeds, But you be like, Lord, if I ain't heard one, goodness. But yeah, I mean, it just seems like someone there's a lot of curiosity, at least. There's a lot of curiosity going on about how you conducted yourself. I'm feeling curiosity from this person, how they conducted themselves. They may even begin to question, one of these days, you know, hopefully, what if I do this and change this over this amount of time, and by then I'll be able to separate myself from whoever, and I can come back to Pisces. But I feel like until then, everyone, I mean, both parties are just keeping their distance and just observing. Someone, this person also turns you into a combative person at times. I feel like this person, like they emotionally separated themselves from you a lot. It's like they were detached and reconnect, detach and reconnect, detach, reconnect, detach. And with that detachment, there was a bunch. There was a lot of thank you. Ooh, thank you. And with that detachment, there was a lot of silence, silent treatment, foolishness. And so when they would try to come on back, of course you standing there with your pistol because you like, what do you want for the nighttime? What is it? I just heard reclaiming my time. Some of you guys here, look, let's take a look at this. Some of you guys may be getting heavy into spiritualism, or you may be getting more heavily involved with your faith. You got the Bible in one hand, but you still got your gun in the other. Oh goodness. Wouldn't that be the most ideal to grow old and to be like this woman? It's like, yeah, I ain't moving out this neighborhood. My church right around the corner. Oh god. I have the most horrible laugh. Yeah. But I still feel like this person is steady at trying to find ways, or has done that in the past, to come back each time. I'm hearing in different scenarios, like when you are like your most vulnerable, or when you're at your most high. I feel like that's when this person peaks back in, you know. But I really feel like this is like something. I don't feel like this is the most recent person you may have dealt with. What else? Okay. You got the moon. You got Aunt Caroline. Yeah. So with the moon card here, we're talking about betrayal, anxiety, like I mentioned earlier. Thank you, Spirit. Um, this is for a select few of you, okay? This is what I'm getting. I feel like if you've had a child with this person, if your child still spends like quality time with this partner, I feel like, and I'm not trying to shade your person, but I feel like they may ask the child questions, and the child is like, I don't know how to answer that. And this puts me in the sense like this person likes to take this child somewhere very peaceful, relaxed, somewhere that makes the child very happy. So that becomes emotionally instilled into that child. So they're going to take those good experiences along with their parents questioning. That's my dog growling in there. I'm hitting on something here. Okay, so again, this is for a select few of you. If this parent could be taking this child to places that they like, they can get some cotton candy, ride a few go karts, go play with the birds, play some football. And they try to make it very special so that that child can relate those happy experiences with their father or mother or whoever it is. And so this is for a fewer selective you. This person may be asking this child questions and may be using like the trips and stuff to get the child to tell them what they want to hear, or sometimes tell them what they need to hear, or what they feel like they need to hear. The child may feel more comfortable doing that, and then when the child doesn't tell the parent anything, I feel like that parent draws um draws back. Like I feel like they don't take them out as much, or they don't let them spend as much time outside. And I feel like that teaches the child to low key throw you up under the bus for some of you. Um, for lack of better words. So take that how it resonates, you know. But I feel like the reason that this other parent is asking about your whereabouts, if they are, or they may do this in the future, I'm hearing these may be kids or like babies right now. But I feel like when the child is of talking age and the parent, if you're co-parenting separately, like when they're going to start taking them a whole bunch of fancy places. Not to put anything negative in your head, because there's nothing wrong with showering. I can't even say that right. A child, you know, with gifts. I mean, that's your child. Treat accordingly. But that would just be something to take note of, just in case, Pisces, when this child becomes a talking age or something like that. But I feel like the reason why they're asking, could possibly be asking the child these questions, is because they've probably noticed some sort of change with you. It could be a change. I haven't seen anything. All I got is Auntie Caroline, and that's talking about good luck and uh, having a good old human experience. So they may have noticed like an uptick in your life, like you're more energetic. They see you taking better care of yourself. Uh, it could be financial. I mean, but there's significant improvement that this other person has picked up on. So again, if you have kids, those could possibly be questions. You know, well, where does mommy work? Where does daddy work? Stuff like that. Yeah. Because again, I talked about how someone was keeping a close eye on someone. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You're dealing with a very resourceful person here. Like I was gonna say sneaky, but I feel like that's an underrated word. Like this person's very calculated. Okay. What are some ending final messages for Pisces? What are some final messages for Pisces? One foot out. You got blocked, cut off. I can love you so fiercely, but I will no longer tolerate your lies. I feel like right now you're definitely not talking to this person. I feel like though I felt like by you rejecting this person, and that's what takes me back to the beginning of the video before I started reading the cards. This takes me back to someone when I mentioned ego, and then I had to go back and change that because it's not ego, it's more so of self-worth. You cut this relationship off, you rejected it. As I mentioned earlier before I started pulling these cards, you rejected their, like, they rejected you, and then when they came back around for part two, you rejected them because you didn't want to be seen a certain way. And I also mentioned that in the ideal situation, you'll be with this person, and you have no issue, or any you wouldn't have any issue to put it behind you. That's what I feel. But the lies, the inconsistency, like it's the humiliation is gone far enough. And I feel like those are those healthy boundaries that you had to set with that person, but you may be experiencing some sense of, I won't say guilt, but you may be having some second thoughts about it. But I feel like it was necessary. Like I feel like it had to happen. It had to happen. So right now you're not talking to this person, Pisces. There's you want me? Guess what? Everyone wants me. Mm. And I feel like um whenever your person, wherever they are right now, I feel like they know if they came to talk to you, to message you, anything like that, they feel like that's the type of that's the type of I won't say attitude, but that's the type of thing you're gonna be on. Like, yeah, you want me? What's new? I just heard you fine. You fine, Pisces. You fine. Your fishy self. I meant that in a good way. Oh, do you dream about me? And I had to heal the wound you put in my back. Thank you, Spirit. So right now, Pisces, what's going on is boundaries are being executed. Okay. You are in the middle of your boundaries and you're laying it firm. There's nothing wrong with that. The only thing about it is while you're healing, somebody's dreaming about the other person, trying to manifest the other person back. Someone, and I feel like you've had to take a long time to heal, even when you've gone into the next few relationships. Because again, I don't feel like this was recent. If it is, take care of resonate. I don't know, but I don't feel like this was the most recent. Now you've had a few heartbreaks in your life, but this one got you when you were young. And if you weren't technically young, something about, you know, naive, I guess, or unexperienced, or this person got you when you were young. And I'm saying that how I heard it. But anyway, so I feel like from this you've had to take a long time to heal. So even in the next relationships you may have possibly have gotten in, those probably didn't go as well. It was probably one bad situation after the other, worse and worse because you weren't allowing yourself time to heal. Because from that situation in particular, it probably, I feel like it may have caused, it may have been, I just heard the onset of my insecurities. I have never criticized myself as hard before then. I feel like when this person hurt you, it was like the onset to a lot of damage. And because you didn't allow yourself time to heal, you had to go on to the. I feel like you immediately ran towards the next connection and the next connection, hoping to get some healing from that. So, earlier, I believe it was with the Nine of Swords that I pulled out earlier. I feel like that's what built that really, really tough exterior, or that really strong, firm exterior. But whoever this is, Pisces, someone is trying to manifest the other person back. This person may heavily think about you at night. You may heavily think about this person at night. Either way it goes, it's like someone's dreaming of the other person. Someone's trying to manifest someone back. And that's my message for you, Pisces. Okay. Okay. So again, y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Um, that really helps the channel out. And yeah, see anything that resonates, please comment down below. hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you can so you can become a part of the notification game. You'll be the first member. I'm joking. Anyway, let me go. All right. Pisces, take care of yourself and good luck during this retrograde. Much love. You take care of them babies now. Big.